Just pick all the food products you want. You can order your favorites in bulk for the whole team to share. Add them all to cart, check out, and then pick your chosen payment option. It'll arrive the very next day.
Wow! Ang galing!
Kompleto na, barato pa! Download the Merrymart Wholesale app today.
Which looked good for Oasis, but a couple of seconds have passed. Hold on! Next scene!
Boxed it by Naos, but right behind the round, Messi does it in your face.
You can get that halfway, but turn around alongside. Sets to rest. Walking into it. Right. Get the woman!
Sure, it was heroic sacrificing myself for the team like that. But does that make me a hero? Maybe. Who can really say?
Yeah, for sure, man. So where is this legendary Max bot?
What's left of him is right over there. Nice catch, mate. He's a good little mimbot now. Do you like that?
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, come on, Gecko.
Hilarious.
Let the games begin.
Yo, it's filthy in it. KJ, Raze, what happened to your robo cleaner?
What? That's not important. Get to the bottle room. Now!
Yeah, I'm on my way. Damn, you couldn't even wait for me.
This should be fun. Greetings, agents. I am MaxBot, your host. Welcome to the Danger Dome. Choose your weapons and set your sights, agents.
Ground running. Now look what I am becoming. I do not wait for the fullness. It happens all of a sudden. I got the eyes of a lion. I got the heart of a tiger. Stand at the height of a giant.
This is gonna hurt, agents, but remember, I am the effect, not a cause.
It seems like a meteorite.
See ya.
Pass me the torch and I'm here to ignite. Believe in myself, I ain't leaving this fight.
Sorry, bro. Ooh,
Ground running.
embarrassing.
You had your fun, now it's my turn. Now I'm gonna watch you fight. I'm gonna watch you die.
You can't take what I got. And I ain't gonna stop.
All you, little homie.
Here comes the party!
Shall we go again?
It's a bit of a rainy evening, ladies and gentlemen. Pero since natuloy tayo ngayon, I am Kian, and alongside with me is a new face for some of the people out there. This is Redman, ladies and gentlemen. Kindly, tell us something about yourself since this is your first time here.
Hi, I am mixing in my background but I will fix that later. Hi, I'm Redman by the way, and nagkataon lang na kami yung tinatawag na tandem na Kerols. Bakit? Nagkataon lang na pareho kami ng apelido. I swear to God, hindi ko po alam kung pinsan ko talaga to. Hindi, pero alam ko lang Kerols. UST today, the world tomorrow.
Tama. They're the roles. Pero speaking of the roles, we have here, ladies and gentlemen, the Farlight 84 broadcasted scrims. Last week hindi siya natuloy, so medyo di ko alam kung bakit. Pero ngayon, nandito nga kami, Doc Rolls, to give you some entertainment that you need. And for the people out there, nagkakantay lang naman tayo and it's a bit of waiting for the players to be here. Ano naman masasabi mo, Redman, since, introduction, what is your first impression for the back ends as of now?
So una sa lahat, I'm familiar with the Battle Royale scene in the mobile at least. Hindi ko naman sinasabi na lahat ng games, pero masabi ko lang I've seen big names here like Vagabonds and whatnot. So hopefully we'll see them play, but I digress. Mukhang maganda ang potential to kasi loaded nga talaga ang Naos community nights natin. Kasi it's not just the community nights for these people. Ito na yung quality practice sa kailangan nila, scrimmages, and kasi most likely sila ang makakalaban nila on those higher echelons ng Battle Royale Mobile. And as I say that, let the games begin. At mukhang pambara po tayo dito, Kian.
Okay, medyo nagkaroon na ako ng bit of a lag doon. Pero speaking of, one of the competitions here, Vagabond Esports, super well known in the Battle Royale scene. Pero speaking of doing something na kinagugustuhan talaga natin lahat is just playing for a bit of fun. That is what we're here right now. Kahit naman sabihin mong scrimmages yan, magkakakilala sila dito. Most of the time sila rin yung nagkakalaban dito. Gustong-gusto talaga natin makita kung paano sila maglaro inside and outside of the game na scrimmages. Kasi playing dito scrims and playing ranks is a whole different kind of game. And you can see na dito, Redman, here in Iris Ranch, one of our favorite dropouts, nagkakabagsakan na dito.
Okay, folks, we're experiencing some technical difficulties. Ayan na po, bumalik na po dito. Nakitulog lang po dito may Farlight ng onte. Pero balik na tayo po dito, si Tox, who had to forgo that first life, pero okay lang naman yun kasi meron tayong drop-in. Pero yung concern ko lang dito is once na nabatay siya ulit, it might be it and kailangan siya i-revive ng kanyang makasama. So, it's going to be Sean Sanity. So, kung sa Valorant may tayong Gian Sanity, sa NBA may Jin Sanity tayo, Lin Sanity pala. Dito, si Sean Sanity. Eto. So far, they're playing safe right now. Typically in Battle Royale, may mga tatlo tayong, tactics. Yung una, yung camping outside the circle kasi kasi gusto mo yung loot. You want to prioritize the mid game and the end game. Pangalawa naman is camping a little closer to the circle na you want that engagements, you want that good loot. And yung third naman, yung mga papasok sa circle sa gitna, tapos hope for the best na makapagpatay sila. So, they're going for the kills, not much for the placements, pero hopefully naman na usually we see these teams na gumaganto yung confidence dito. And as we're seeing here, si Neo, may nakakuha siya engagement dito. Shots being fired right now, going up and above in the heavens above. Sa ating bubong! That's gonna be secured kill for them. At ayan na po, tuktok sila sa ating bubong.
Tuktok talaga. Pero speaking of one of those tactics, siguro one of the things na Farlight is doing differently is the rotation of either the placements of the shields and actually the vehicles dito, Redman. After the updates recently, simula ata August the last month, everything in Farlight just changed. Carnival changed. Every car has a bit of nuances to it. And most personally, one of that I love is yung na-nerf ng onte. Kahit naman sabi mo, rework pero it's still something in the right direction in nerfing the Blazing Infantry. Pero since nagkakaroon na nga dito ng rotations in those games, nanonullify na yung nerf na. It actually enhances that nerf and namimili na lang minsan siguro yung mga players dito. Kasi Redman, ako rin, namimili rin ako ng race. And, na rin tayo naging available dito since nakita mo, he's just being Mad Max to the best. As tino mo naka-violate na dito and everyone is just fighting using the invader and outside. Long range talaga pinipili nila since hindi talaga nila gugustuhin na lumapit dito. And this is one of the things the ultimate of Lucina is giving. Oh, actually the Cypher's ultimate is the immobility na nabibigyan niya dito. Pero mukhang nagkakatalunan sila dito. Redman, everything is just being poured here and fighting. May dapa dito, left and right, and they're just converging into one side of Iris Ranch. Oh my god, almost. What the heck? You can see that ikot-ikot pa, nanununog. Oh my god, gentlemen, lahat na dito ng pwedeng iba to, it's being thrown out, Redman, and everyone is here. Surprisingly, Iris Ranch is a pretty hot drop right now.
Yeah. Kasi kung sa Fortnite may Tilted Towers tayo, at Iris Ranch naman ang sa Farlight. Kasi you get most of the loot and of course, cheeky little kills here and there. And you see Lim naman, kailangan na siguro mag-refill ng kanyang ng shields niya kasi this came from engagement. They were able to leave out of it rather unscathed. Pero, the hunt begins naman dito kay VUDM, if I'm saying that right. Yeah, here it is. So, nag-aabang-abang lang siya nito ng engagements and mag-isa siya. So, the best course of action, yes, magtago ka lang, hope for the best na hindi ka makita. And now, meanwhile naman si 1SR and Sean Santi going back here, nag-loot lang. Chill-chill lang muna, for now. So,
sila yung difference talaga, no? Kanina, nag-hot drop sa Iris Ranch. They are in the other side of the map. Nasa Power 3. So, nasa, dito. Nasa kabilang side talaga ng map. So, very different kinds of strategies being played here.
Mag-uuntukan sila dito. Okay, they're closing in on Naos' position right now, and here it is. Sesame fire, and they're doing some good damage here on the vehicle. Pero the thing is, ayun na, medyo malayo na palayo sila. If I were you, I'd hop in the vehicle right now para lang mahabol sila, and that's they're doing it right now. Mad Max to the max. They're pursuing Naos hot.
Naos hot indeed, and this is what is this? Round 3 of fighting here in Iris Ranch. Pero kung makita mo, just outside the skirts of our Power 3 here. And you can see that, again, many of the players here and squads are just fighting and using the Cypher's ultimate just to immobilize the enemy players and the opponents. And you can see that ni Cog here, the second team, kung gugustuhin niya naman ng mga patay dito, is he would just backstab everyone. And 1SRN are just being poured so many bullets and nadadown na nga sila dito, especially when Pabi's teammates unti-unti na ngang naglalaho dito and nasa revival plate sila dito, and you can see that for them to even have a chance in fighting, kasi tingnan mo makita dito, in using the invader in a long range, this is a good tactic for them. Free fire talaga ang kanilang ginagawa dito and waiting lang sila in terms of like doing some things, and yun na nga yung numbers advantage na ginawa na dito. And kahit naman sabihin mo kakadrop lang ng isa doon, that mad rapid is not something that you want to underestimate. Ito nga in the zone, Naos versus Nikag. Kung magugustuhin nila dito, this is a good battle with a 1v1 situation. Wala nang shield dito, pero mukhang gugustuhin niya i-restore muna in hopes of having a better chance of fighting. He actually gets no upper hand on that. One of the players from Naos is already down. Once again, this is a mobile pa lang naman dito sa scripts. Mamaya pa yung dito Redman, mamaya pa yung PC. So, a very, very different kind of game plan talaga dito.
Yeah, I mean, they're similar. They're literally playing the same game. Pero if you're in the mobile, syempre, mas there's some things you can't do when you're in PC. Pero I gotta say na, mobile players, I love what they're seeing. Ito na po yung sniper shots! Good damage right here sa long range. At yun, he's going for the second victim! So moving far outside the circle kung pa nga, and I'm gonna say na maganda pwesto niya. Nasa labas siya na circle eh. So, it's always on a good place, pero maganda yung pagka-manage niya, and not to mention din na lone wolf siya right now. Kasi, if you look at the immediate surroundings, siya lang mag-isa. So, it's a good thing para sa kanya na nakapagkuha siya ng pick damage. On the other hand now, kailangan niya mag-adjust kasi the bombardment's gonna come in right now, and we can see here a lot of people taking some shots here. Oh, low HP outside the circle. Masakit po yan sa puso. And we can see here the same situation for Pabi right here dito sa ating drop. Meron ditong kalaban. Pero gusto niyang hanapin. Okay. Flies up in the air, gets a shot. And we're going kay Ruko. Tama ba? Kuko o Ruko? I apologize. Kiko! Mali lahat! Mali lahat ang sinabi ko. Pero, yan. They're spread out. It's interesting for me kasi pag Battle Royale, usually gusto mo clumped up kayo kasi 4 lang kayo. And kung may ma-pick out, baka mahirapan kayo mag-revive. So, it is what it is.
Yeah, speaking of that, this is literally a battle of attrition na dito, guys. Lahat sila nasa zone. And they're just fighting to the teeth. And kung makikita mo, less na yung damage na binibigay ng mga players. And it's actually more on the zone na yung nakakaroon dito ng slight chip damage, and if it accumulates, sobrang sakit na yan. Sobrang sakit talaga dito ng second zone ng Farlight. Kahit sobrang yung difference ng first zone dito, Redman, and the second zone is so different. The gap in itself is so wide na kung saan, kung nasa first zone ka into the second zone, wala kang momoy, it's probably a done deal for you if sobrang layo mo man dito. Pero, speaking of that, mukhang nag-chill lang dito si Pau 2K since naka-green shield na dito. Most of the players na galing Irish Ranch and Power Tree all already have orange shields or level 4 shields. So, you can see in the scoreboard right, or in the player board right now, Naos dito. Siya na lang yung natitira. And for the other players, for Nikog, they're just incomplete players right now. And kahit sabi mo, konti na lang players na maglalaro dito. This is another spectacle in the battle, Redman. Nagkakabatuhan dito. And it's going to be a very difficult thing to do to run away from that since the ultimate, it's a wipeout already. And Nikog just eat them up.
NCG, wow. Just a good play. Dominant force of action here na take na yung high ground and they were able to play around. Not to mention din, they have the circle. Yun yung importante dito kasi if you're looking at someone like a Zed right now, hindi maganda pwesto niya. Kailangan niya mag-adjust and not to mention din na kailangan nila magkumpul-kumpulan. So, we believe there's gonna be something up here. So, nag-loot lang siya. No biggie. Pero, ang masasabi ko lang dito is, you're at a disadvantage. Outright kasi you've taken some chip damage here and you're seeing here si Truth. Will he face the Truth soon? No, he won't. And pero akala ko kalaban. Sorry. Medyo na-hype po for no reason. So, ito yung problema kasi you're getting heavy damage from the outside the circle. And once you're inside, kailangan mo ng white meds agad. Kasi if hindi ka pagpalain, meron nag-rush sa'yo and that spot, vulnerable ka and there's just little you can do out it. And not to mention din na kung apat pa yung nag-rush sa'yo, that's gonna be troublesome. And hopefully they could position themselves better, preferably in the high ground. Kasi para lang may awareness sila, spatial awareness. Kasi Battle Royale, high ground is king, spatial awareness is secondary. Oh my God.
Outskirts talaga dito, Redman. Pero speaking of that, yung tatlong players na yon from Sacred and from Naos, they are up against a full-grown team na dito na naka-orange shields na nga. Hindi na nila kinakailangan level the top into level 5. Kasi tingnan mo, walang shields yung isa nila. They're just picking them up. And yung teammate niya dito na naka-violet, he is going to a 1v4. And he needs to run away. And that is what they all can say. And that is all on Pau up against Nikog. And against 4 with the green shield. Mukhang ito na talaga yung laro nila for the first game of this night.
Sabihin ko yung yung sinasabi ni Vil, 4v1, winnable. Pero in all fairness, it's gonna be it's a daunting task kasi apat yung kasama nila. And not to mention, full shields, legendary shields pa. Siya lang naka-green, tapos naka-white, tapos may chip damage pa sa white health niya. So, he has to position himself strategically kasi meron siyang long range with scope and that could be some use for Pau. Pero on the other hand, kung na-flank siya in all directions, na pincer maneuver siya, it'll be disastrous. So na yun, I think Pau has no choice but to hide this out and isolate all the fights. Kasi kita mo dito, si Kiko closing in Pau's position right now, go for the jump, and that is gonna be it. I believe we have a winner right now. NCG takes the first win, I think. Yan na po, tama. Na-delay lang yung victory. NCG takes the first match sa ating Isle City. Tama ba?
Yeah, that is the first game of this night. And again, we have 3 games per per platform dito, Redman. And the point system here is, let me just tell you for just a bit of a background para hindi kayo masyado malito since medyo nakakalito talaga yung pointing system na isang Battle Royale. For the first place dito, for the placement pa lang to, hindi pa to per kill. We have 12 points for the first team, which actually won the game. The second, they have 9. The third, they have 7. For the fourth, they have 5 points. For the fifth placer, they have 4 points. 6 to 7th, they have 3 points. 8 to 10th, they have 2 points. And for the 11th to 15th, fortunately, 1 point pa lang doon. Pero, you still have the kills. If pumatay kayo ng pumatay pa rin dyan, you still get 1 point per kill. So, it's not even just about the placements. If you want to do more damage, you need to hunt the enemies pa rin naman talaga.
Yeah, that's why ito talaga yung importance ng Battle Royale kasi it's a unique scoring system, not to mention it prioritizes yung placement kasi you said earlier 15 points ang first place. So, 12 kailangan 12 pala. Yes. Nasanay ako sa 15. 12 points for the first placer. So, it will comes down kung paano yung lalaro yung early game, mid game, and end game mo. Kasi we saw here earlier na NCG was able to get some loot pumasok sila, got some kills on the way here, and then nung medyo mag-isa na si Paul dito in an awkward position, they were able to have the upper hand kasi apat pa sila and they were able to get the frags, not to mention good loot off the bat. We saw here the big difference between Pau and NCG's loadout na si Pau lang na stuck with the green shield. That's hard to take in, not to mention din na mag-isa siya. So if you're prioritizing your placement points, you have to play more conservatively. Pero if you're really confident like NCG, like we saw NCG here na just go for the frags and just hope and believe in yourself, animes type of stuff, kayang-kaya yun. So it just varies kung ano ang kaya ng team in a given moment.
Speaking of believing in yourself, speaking of believing in yourself, hats off to Nikag for dominating the first game. Pero since it's a bit of a rainy season nga naman tayo ngayon dito, Redman, you can tap Merimart because this Merimart shop is a one-stop for all of your grocery, cosmetic, and pharmaceutical needs. And you can visit them at merimartwholesale.com. They have same-day delivery, so yung convenience talaga sa convenience store, may dadali nila. And next up, they have MTech, #dominate with MTech. You can be equipped with the best mouse and mousepad just there. Get yours now at mtechshop.com.
Tama-tama, no? Naghahanap ako ng bagong damit. So, buti na lang meron yung Naos Team Jackets. So, get your Naos Team Jackets and jersey at Delta. Order right now so you can get that Naos drip. Visit deltasportswear.com.ph. And I'm not gonna lie, pagkatapos ng live nito, siguro pupunta ako sa website na yan just to get the Naos drip, diba? Why not? So, #stay safe, stay happy with Hotel 101. Make a booking today at hotel101manila.com.ph.
And we're just going to have a little bit of a quick break para nang magkaroon pa tayo ng laban dito. And you can see na konti-konti lang. Just wait it out, ladies and gentlemen, para man lang magkaroon tayo ng refreshers, kumbaga, for the next upcoming match.
Ganito lang yan. Just pick all the food products you want. You can order your favorites in bulk for the whole team to share. Add them all to cart, check out, and then pick your chosen payment option. It'll arrive the very next day.
Wow! Ang galing!
Kompleto na, barato pa! Download the Merimart Wholesale app today.
On the A side, which looked good for Oasis, but a couple of seconds have passed. Hold on, next save. Boxed it by Naos, but right behind the round, Messi does it. I think you're right. He can check it halfway, but turns around the wrong side. Sets to rest. Walking into it, right? Get the woman.
Sure, it was heroic sacrificing myself for the team like that. But does that make me a hero? Maybe. Who can really say?
Yeah, for sure, man. So where is this legendary Max bot?
What's left of him is right over there. Nice catch, mate. He's a good little mimbot now. Do you like that?
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, come on, Gecko.
Hilarious.
Let the games begin.
Oh, it's filthy in it. KJ, Race, what happened to your robo cleaner?
What? That's not important. Get to the bottle room. Now!
Yeah, I'm on my way. Damn, you couldn't even wait for me.
This should be fun. Greetings, agents. I am MaxBot, your host. Welcome to the Danger Dome. Choose your weapons and set your sights, agents.
Ground running. Now look what I am becoming. I do not wait for the summers. It happens all of a sudden. I got the eyes of a lion. I got the heart of a tiger. Standing the height of a giant.
This is gonna hurt, agents, but remember, I am the effect, not a cause.
It seems like a meteorite.
See ya.
I spit a torch and I'm here to ignite. Believe in myself, I ain't leaving this fight.
Sorry, bro. Ooh,
Ground running.
embarrassing.
You had your fun, now it's my turn. Now I'm gonna watch you fight. I'm gonna watch you die.
You can't take what I got. And I ain't gonna stop.
Here comes the party!
Shall we go again?
Ba't may pagkain?
Kami bahala dyan.
Sa Merrimart Wholesale, pwede i-stock ang buong pantry.
Ganto lang yan. Just pick all the food products you want. You can order your favorites in bulk for the whole team to share. Add them all to cart, check out, and then pick your chosen payment option. It'll arrive the very next day.
Wow! Ang galing!
Kompleto na, barato pa. Download the Merrimart Wholesale app today.
Sure, it was heroic sacrificing myself for the team like that. But does that make me a hero? Maybe. Who can really say?
Yeah, for sure, man. So where is this legendary Max bot?
What's left of him is right over there. Nice catch, mate. He's a good little mimbot now. Do you like that?
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, come on, Gecko.
Hilarious.
Let the games begin.
Yo, it's filthy in it. KJ, Race, what happened to your robo cleaner?
What? That's not important. Get to the bottle room. Now!
Yeah, I'm on my way. Damn, you couldn't even wait for me.
This should be fun. Greetings, agents. I am MaxBot, your host. Welcome to the Danger Dome. Choose your weapons and set your sights, agents.
Ground running. Now look what I am becoming. I do not wait for the summers. They happens all of a sudden. I got the eyes of a lion. I got the heart of a tiger. Stand at the height of a giant.
This is gonna hurt, agents, but remember, I am the effect, not a cause.
Welcome back to Naos Community Nights, and we have Farlight 84 as our game for this evening. Ako po si Redman, kasama ko po dito si Kian, and ngayon, just to recap yung nangyari kanina, yung first match natin, a blowout with NDC. Tama ba yung NDC? NCG.
The 14th squad.
Naghahalo-halo na yung mga team names. Apologize. NCG po yung nanguna with Naos Esports trailing at second. Ngayon, ang tanong natin ngayon, will NCG be able to hold on to the top spot or will another team clinch it away? So, Kian, and going to the next game, ano sa tingin mo yung mangyayari?
Siguro probably this will have a different kind of setup, a storyline, since narinig natin kanina kay Direk, and looking at the members who registered, kanina medyo kulang pa talaga. One of the teams na makakasalin dito is Vagabond Esports. It probably would suffice in terms of battling with the other teams, especially the one who headed the first game, which are si SR Nakage, the 14th squad, since dalawa yung Nakage na nag-apply or nag-register dito for tonight. Pero speaking of that, pwede ba natin makita yung scoreboard dito para magkaroon ng better view or better understanding ng mga viewers out there dito, yung mga direct?
Alright, so we're gonna see it right now. The scoreboard, SR Nakagwe. Tama ba yung pagkasabi ko? SR Nakagwe. Sorry, Nakage. SR Nakage po ang nanguuna dito with 22 kills, a whopping 22 kills and 12 placement points. So, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na, well, your strategy does matter kasi your placement points, malaki siya, pero if you're like SR Nakagwe here with 22 kills, siguro naman ang best bet nyo talaga is just to rush everybody dahil you're confident in their gun skills, not to mention dominant force of a team kayo. Anyway.
Speaking of that, pumangalawa dun kanina sa tournament for the first map, which are Naos Esports, because of that placement points, nakapag third pa sila dito, tied with third, pero kung kill differential ng usapan, Valiente Unidad ang nangunguna, pero trailing pa lang naman dito Beta Cloud and SR Nakage, pero kung makikita mo na 7 points pa lang naman yung panlima dito and 8 dito for Beta Cloud, siguro makita nga natin that the lead that SR Nakage has been insurmountable for the first game, pero kayang-kaya habulin in terms of kills talaga. Pero speaking of placement points, if they still manages to get into the top 5, malaking bagay na yun in having that lead to be still in their favor talaga dito, Redman.
That's right, kasi pag top 5 ka, it's a guarantee that you'll show up in the scoreboard overall. Pero, I wanna point out dito yung Valiente Unidad and Naos Esports here. Kasi, ang interesting na stats nila, very contrasting. So, you see here with placement points, si Valiente with 4 lang. Tapos yung kills nila 9, which ties up Naos Esports with 13. Where si Naos Esports naman, baliktad naman ang stats nila. Placement points sila lumamang, pero sa 4 kills lang sila yung nangyari. So, what's interesting here to me, yung nangyari is, the tactics, it's how you play it talaga. So, you saw here Naos at the end, isa na lang tao dito, si Pau 2K. And then, sinubukan niyang stick it out, pero SI Nakago just sweeping up anyway. So, contrasting talaga. So, you see here teams na will prioritize skills, prioritize placements, pero in the second match, I think it'll be clear kung ano talaga yung stand ng team when it comes to the tactics.
In terms of the tactics, nakita nga natin last game na kung saan almost everyone went to Iris Ranch, yung the northern part of the map, which consists of Sanctuary, Power Tree, and Iris Ranch. Dun talaga sila nag-converge into trying to get as much as possible na conflicts and contacts with the enemy and getting those kills and the shields as well. Kasi kung makita nga natin dito, Redman, na one of the utilities na gustuhin talaga nila gamitin is not even the utility or the skill of the agent, but the vehicles that were presented, and they use that to perfection. Kahit naman nag-ulti yung Cypher doon, the vehicles can just roam around and deal a lot of damage, especially with the blazing infantry. Pati yung orange na card talaga ng favorite kung gustong gamitin.
Agree, kasi in Farlight specifically, yung vehicle mo parang fourth weapon mo na yun, kumbaga. Kasi they're veteran weapons, they're unique in their own way, and it really does make or break the match. Kasi not only can you rotate from far ends, kaya mo rin siyang gamitin as a piece of utility on its own. So na yun, we're heading in, dropping down towards the second match. We see here VBS, Nash, and company bumababa, at we're gonna see kung meron bang first blood na madodraw in the first crucial seconds of this match.
Mukhang wala naman dito, since almost certainly they have their own designated spots. We have Vagabonds here in 10-man, BBAP and the gang na nasa Todd's Hot Rod, and Nakag is so far away na kung saan nasa Nova Planetarium sila dito. Pero Naos, looking at the northwestern part of the map. So, siguro once again, mukhang may bakbakan na naman dito sa Iris Ranch direct, kung pwede natin makita yan. Kasi sobrang nakikita na naman na nagkakapatayan dito, and Vici is already down. One of the players of them is trying to find some breathing room na dito, since nakikita mo na nagkakapatayan na doon sa kabila, and that is like taking your... So, Vici is not having the time of its own, pero mukhang gusto mag-retaliate ni Mac dito. But Bren is especially one of the better teams right now. Gugustuhin talaga nila na magkaroon ng dominance dito, and especially in a good side of the map na kung saan nagkakapatayan niya dito. And they're just going to wait it out here, Redman. The footsteps are being heard, and they are just raining down on them. Literally, nasa taas siya doon, nasa bubong, and they have to diverge, and kung saan magkakalayo-layo muna sila dito. And that is Iron Fist throwing some bullets, raining some bullets, and now he's just going to wait it out, throwing some mollies as well. Pero Vici down to its last lives though, so medyo magkakaroon ng problema dito if they went out so fast in the game.
Oh man, Mac came down swinging, pero muntik na lang si Apollo naman going for the trade here. Tuwang atin yung kanyang opponent, pero siya ay mag-heal ng onte. So, I think he's gonna go for it. Apollo naman! No! Carrying the world, trying to go for the 2v1, but could not hack it. Siya ay na down. And Jesse Dash. It goes down to Jesse Dash. At na yun, babalik tayo dito sa ating nangyari sa first location. There you go, si Merzo. Back in action with the sniper at hand. A sniper picking up in this early round, yeah, I think it's gonna be a good thing, a big impact. Kung makakuha siya ng scope, maybe mas malaki pa ang value niya. Pero regardless of that, ang mga kanyang kasama, mga agwat, si Faith, tinanggal na ng buhay, si Chi naman, trying to survive the ordeal, going around and round. Papasok siya dito, and will try to secure the kill. Will he do it? Will they do it? I think he got the down, and there it is. Meron pa dito, more and more blood shedding here in Iris Ranch. It's gonna be bloody as heck, and here it is. Si Chi fell down, pero buhay pa siya. Siya ibababa ulit once more.
Meron pa siya dito ang second life since after that initial gunfight against VG was they actually won that. Pero mukhang may ibang squad na dito na gugustuhin makipaglaban again. VUDM is there to clean the mess that was presented by both by the two groups or the two teams na kung saan nagkapatayan doon in that special barn area. Ay, noting mo, the rooftops all the way down into the containers, they are just being poured down and flicked. Here, just using the Defender and an Uzi, which is a very good type of gun or very good type of combination. Tinatry pa ni Tox dito mag-parkour, which did not work. Pero again, he just needs to wait the time out right now since kahit naman nagkakababaan dito, they have the upper hand, they have the damage, and they have the shields to back all of those up. They just need to do things na as a team talaga dito kasi kung makakuha man lang ng blue shield agad-agad yung mga newly drops dito, mahihirapan na sila in reclaiming that lead there in Iris Ranch. Pero mukhang may gugusto pa dito, Redman. Another squad trying to double team or to third party the squad. And now the ultimate from the Sunilan as well. This is a third party at its finest. Kanina yung VUDM yung gumugusto, pero mukhang sila naman ang makikipaglaban dito. Redman, everyone and everywhere all at once talaga.
They're all converted to one singularity right now, and one here si Buhang, at susubukan niya kaya dito, pero si Lim naman trying to survive the ordeal, pero siya ay nasunugan at wait, hindi pa pala, buhay pa pala. Pero I think Naos is able to secure this specific ranch, pero they have more trouble up front dahil there's more than one. There's more than one person more than one squad rather dito sa ating Irish Ranch. Yes, Irish Ranch, that's right. Here it is. Pau 2K. Befel, buhat din. Ay, nahatak pababa naman si Lim naman. Trying to survive the ordeal. Mababa ang kanyang magazine size. Kailangan mag-heal din. Someone's going on top here. Kailangan niya makatch off guard dito. Oh man! Chip damage to the shields right here. Kailangan niya mag-heal once again. Nakakapikon siguro yun na nag-heal na nga ako. Ba't mo pa ako aanoin? Paparilin, diba? So, now, Naos, they're stuck in this balcony and Bren, Chi, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Pero I think, kailangan mo to i-sit out.
Kasi probably the 3 minutes na kayang-kaya niyo i-revive is still very good. So, siguro mga 60 seconds pa kaya niya i-revive yung kanyang mga teammates. Pero mukhang ito na alabanan dito in a very tight spot. Naos on the other side of that window, they're just saying hi and hello. But I guess Nikog is trying to be the ones to be the aggressors. Pero mukhang nagkabatuan na dito ng ultimate. Shields are already down for both of these teams. Pero kung magkakaroon naman dito ng panalo, this is an all-out brawl na kung saan hindi na natin malalaman unless it actually went down and to the last man and they're just jumping and they're cleaning Naos out. Kasi pagkatalo nila, wala nang magagawa dun yung Nika, pero mukhang bumaba na dito. Quavo actually opted to go out and go into the first floor para man lang magkaroon ng konting breathing room. Pero that is Naos down. Ladies and gentlemen, Nakag cleans them up from the third floor down 6 feet under. And mukhang lalayo na dito si VUDM. Kanina sila yung nabuhay pero ngayon siya pa ngayon lalayo. Pantika na dito, ladies and gentlemen. And the other side of the map, here in near Sanctuary, may nagkakaroon ng konting skirmish lang naman dito, Redman.
Ayun na. So, medyo magkalayo sila dito. Yeah, there's a bit of a triangle formation going on here. Pero, okay. So, mukhang habulin lang. They've heard some, I think they're just rotating. Hindi natin nila napansin. Pero, because of that, I think, Sharon Sanity and company, they're gonna pursue one of these teams right here. Shots being fired right now. Bullets raining all over. And naman si Yato in trouble right now. Oh, man. Falls down to the bullets, and now Insanity will glide up above and now secure the kill, and I think it's gonna be engulfed. It just got engulfed by one SR and just quickly in just quick succession. Wow, ang bilis.
Mabilis talaga. Pero speaking of that, as the zone converges into the second circle, buong kailangan na naman lumayo ng mga players here from Iris to clean it all up, get the loots, get the shields required for them to have the upper hand in the upcoming later circles na kung saan hindi na nila enough. They just went and took everything. Naka-orange na sila agad dito, level 3 shields, and especially that necessity of having that blazing infantry na super consequential or super crucial in determining this game na kung saan lahat sila may tigi-isang barrel. This is a convoy of destruction dito, Redman. Pero mukhang gugustuhin na lang nila to wait it all out. Look at the score, or look at the leaderboards. Here, VUDM is actually taking a lot of damage. They are still outside the zone. Kahit sabi mo na green shields lang sila doon, the chip damage is going to be very hard for them since medyo malayo-layo sila dito sa zone, Redman.
Masakit to. So, mukhang maglayo na lalakbayan nila dito, pero I think they're just vying to go for a vehicle at this point kasi yun lang talaga ang option nila. So, we're gonna go in all the way into the circle. We have here ating si Shady, si Slim Shady from Black. Mag-aantay lang siya dito. He is just pursuing more and more people here. Oh my gosh. Nilabas na po ang Tarantula, ladies and gentlemen. Hindi po yun ang pangalan ng vehicle, pero Tarantula po yung tawag ko dyan kasi mas madaling sabihin. So, Bomber's gonna come out, Artillery is gonna come out, and it's gonna be drawing attention for all the squads in the area. So, it's gonna be alert na, okay, someone's here. They're going up. So, you know what? Mamba!
Uy!
Alis na tayo. Oh, wow! Wow! That was huge. Ang sakit nun. Ang sakit nun ng ano nangyari. Pero, syempre, when you're in a vehicle here na stationary ka and putting down artillery bombs, you're prone to damage. And just like that, nakita natin kanina na munti ka na siya doon, pero buhay pa. Yun yung natin, buhay pa siya. Pero, by slight lang.
Naalala ko tuloy yung when I was playing Farlight. That was the new update na kung saan that Tarantula was so OP after a few rounds or a few missiles. You could just reload, do the same thing, not even a millisecond or not even a second that was in the middle na kung saan kayang-kaya mo talaga i-spam yan ever since na nangyayari doon ninerf agad or like nirevamp agad dito ng Farlight. So it's a good thing for them in taking out OP stuff right now. Pero speaking of OP, medyo marami-rami pa rin mga tao dito now leveling or being leveled up in the playing field. Kanina naka-green lang yung ibang players dito, pero looking at it, most of the people here are using violet. A few of them have orange shields right now. And kahit sabi mo konti lang naka-blue, kaya-kaya nila makipagpalagan dito. Pero mas gugustuhin mo talagang mas long range yung gunfights dito para hindi na agad mabawasan yung shields mo. Especially, kahit sabi mo, naka-ulti yung Cypher doon, ubos talaga yan. As in, everything will be down to its last bits. Pero, nag-opt dito ang isang team and going out on the squad. One is going out of the circle to wrap around and take them from behind, which is a good tactic if they calculate it and need to heal before doing some things na makipagpalagan talaga agad dito, Redman. Since yung conflict na to, and look, Mad Mars is actually very, very low, pero nakipagpalit siya dito. Sabi niya, ikaw muna pare.
No, I see Tadri striking right now. Ay, naiwan po siya ng boss. Hindi siya po makapuntang school, not today. Pero trying their best pa rin to crawl here. Si Mars na po galit na galit. Huwag niyo pong siyang iwan pamatay. Kung hindi, chuchikahin ka niya sa mga kaibigan niya sa tabi-tabi. Ayan. I think there's gonna be some skirmish going in here with in the middle of the site here. With team number 2. Here you go. Yeah, there's a lot of things happening here. They're also in the sides here. At ayun na po si Kiko. Sinusubukan niya po mabuhay dito. Shots are being fired right now. Kailangan niyang kunin yung SMG kill. This! That's going to be a land shot now. Si Fabi naman. Naghahanap ng mas marami pang biktima sa kanyang wrath. NCG, they're vying for that 2P to win right now. At no pressure na naman sa kanila. But I can see right here that they're actual killers here. Kasi tingnan mo, ang batak nila sa scoreboard, they have kills on the board. 6 and 3 and 2. I've seen that. And, whoo! They're out for blood. I can tell you, they're out for blood. And now Pabi trying to scope out some people here. Oh! That's gonna be a huge headshot, and that lands, and that's gonna be land. Shansanity goes down. And Maju, what a shot with the SR.
The defender is... Oh, Maju. The defender is so good in terms of like doing follow-up damage. Since makita nga natin yung pag-push pa lang nila, may na daw na agad. Pero mukhang as the other team is trying to be safe dito and making sure na kayang-kaya nila mga pagpalagan hindi na nila magagawa do. Pero Jesse Dash actually takes Kiko down and dancing outside the zone. He will die from it if he does not do anything. But that is Nakage on the other side. Patay si Kiko, but that is a 1-for-4 trade na kung saan itutuloy pa nga since Cypher again is a healer. Hindi man masyado halata. Pero that is 10 seconds of a revival. So kayang-kaya pa nila dito. Pero look at the other side of the map. Just outside of Fever View, there are people throwing bullets here for Flick. And it is all on the two players right now. and down naman sila dito, pero 7 kills na dito, so 7 points is already accumulated to their team, so it's not even a bad map for them. They just need to get the placements out of here. Siguro mga 3 players na lang pala dito, but that is SACW and wrapping them around, being hungry sharks literally in the pool of blood na nanirinig, naniflect na dito in Nexus. This is going to be 2 versus 1. They scanned them out and did not take it. Sunil ultimates. This is Flick trying to take someone down. He actually takes one down, and that is a good shot for them. Wala na shield na dito si Nexus, pero nahila siya dito ng Lucinda. This will be hard for them, but that is SADW sweeping them. Now it's going to be a 4 versus 3. 2 squads na lang ang natitira dito, Redman. So, palahagan talaga. 1v1 to its finest.
Naku po, kinain ng buhay. Pero pa si Pabi, NCG Pabi, and si Maho, they're going in with their mopeds here, and they're gonna go for the pinch maneuver, although they're outnumbered. SACW, and they already positioned out. Si Kiko naman, okay, you know what? Screw it! Let's go inside and take their space. Nico naman with the high ground, and now we have here Maho and Wawik from the far sides, going in for Overwatch kills here. And oh my god. Okay, Launchpad's gonna come out. They're gonna go in for the kill! Ang dami pong bombardment's gonna go in! Shots are being fired! Crazy! A lot of things are happening on the screen right now, and I think Kiko trying to get more of the kills! Knockdown 1! Kailangan na siguro i-secure si Jurgen! Jurgen comes down, and NCG Kiko! They did it again! Oops! I did it again! NCG defends their title in match. And nauuna sa lobby nito.
They are the defending champs here in this scrims tonight. Pero look at it. 23 kills ata. 4, 5, 9, 5. Nakalimutan ko na yung mat yan. Pero speaking of that, 23 kills. More than 20 kills back to back. They already got the placement. And they already have the most kills in the lobby. So gustong gusto talaga ng SR Nakagi to take this into the bag. Right now. Right then. But that is a nice try for Sacred actually to take, you know, some fights. Pero yung Rhino talaga, yung literal bombardment from above, parang nakalala ko yung bomber like the World War II days na kung saan Redman, everyone is just using the Rhino since it's revamp siya. Hindi siya nerf kasi bawal mo na gamitin in its 3rd slot, pero you can still use it with the additional 5 missiles na kung saan it's twice the amount that it had from the last patches talaga. Pero, so it's good. It's a good thing na they are utilizing it correctly. And what a nice try though for Sacred right there.
Maganda example ni NCG na how to play a Battle Royale game kasi you get solid loot, get as much drops as you can from the sky kasi lalo na pag uncontested, bonus na yun. And if meron man ng kalaban na nakababa nun ng ganun na barrel, yeah, you have to pick it up kasi in situations like this na you're outnumbered. Mind you, outnumbered, apat yung kalaban nila, so well settled in a place, and you were able to just swarm them, ambush them, blitzkrieg, bop, all that stuff. Nagawa pa rin nila, all thanks to the extra weapon they've managed to pick up. So, NCG, yeah, maganda yung gawa nila dito, and I think they will win the 3rd match if they keep up the momentum.
And speaking of momentum, if kinakailangan mo ng team jackets, ng Naos team jackets dan, and some jerseys, you can visit Delta Sportswear at the visit deltasportswear.com.ph. And if you want to stay in a comfortable and safe environment right now in the rainy season, you can do that with Hotel 101. Reserve a room now at hotel101manila.com.ph.
If you're enjoying what you're seeing, subscribing to our channel is the best way to support us and ensure you never miss out on our latest uploads. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button now.
But for all of that, Redman and I, we're just going to take a little bit of a quick break. Parang lang, magkaroon tayo ng same map parang kanina. And just a bit, some refreshers once again. And now, just wait for a few minutes.
Believe in myself, I ain't leaving this fight. Sorry, bro. Ooh. I hit the ground running.
Embarrassing.
You had your fun. Now it's my turn. Now I'm gonna watch you fight. I'm gonna watch you die.
You can't take what I got, and I ain't gonna stop.
Shall we go again?
Ba't walang pagkain?
Kami bahala dyan.
Sa Merrimart Wholesale, pwede i-stock ang buong pantry.
Ganto lang yan. Just pick all the food products you want. You can order your favorites in bulk for the whole team to share. Add them all to cart, check out, and then pick your chosen payment option. It'll arrive the very next day.
Wow! Ang galing!
Kompleto na, barato pa. Download the Merrimart Wholesale app today.
On the A side, which looked good for Oasis, but a couple of seconds have passed. Hold on! Next save! Lost it by Naos, but right behind the round, Messi does it. I think you're right. He can get to that way, but turn around the wrong side. Sets to run. Walking into it, trying to hold it. Get the woman!
it was heroic sacrificing myself for the team like that. But does that make me a hero? Maybe. Who can really say?
Yeah, for sure, man. So where is this legendary Maxbot?
What's left of him is right over there. Nice catch, mate. He's a good little Mimbot now. Do you like that?
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, come on, Gecko.
Hilarious.
Let the games begin.
Yo, it's filthy in it. KJ, Race, what happened to your robo cleaner?
What? That's not important. Get to the bottle room. Now!
Yeah, I'm on my way. Damn, you couldn't even wait for me.
This should be fun. Greetings, agents. I am Maxbot, your host. Welcome to the Danger Dome. Choose your weapons and set your sights, agents.
I hit the ground running. Now look what I am becoming. I do not wait for the summons. It happens all of a sudden. I got the eyes of a lion. I got the heart of a tiger. Standing the height of a giant.
This is gonna hurt, agents, but remember, I am the effect, not a cause.
It seemed like a meteorite.
See ya.
I spit a torch and I'm here to ignite. Believe in myself, I ain't leaving this fight.
Sorry, bro. Ooh,
I hit the ground running.
embarrassing.
You had your fun, now it's my turn. I'm gonna watch you fight. I'm gonna watch you die.
You can't take what I got, and I ain't gonna stop.
Shall we go again?
Ba't may pagkain?
Kami bahala dyan.
Sa Merrimart Wholesale, pwede i-stock ang buong pantry.
Ganto lang yan. Just pick all the food products you want. You can order your favorites in bulk for the whole team to share. Add them all to cart, check out, and then pick your chosen payment option. It'll arrive the very next day.
Wow! Ang galing!
Kompleto na, barato pa. Download the Merrimart Wholesale app today.
a very fast, a very quick back-to-back games for SR Nakage, but we're looking at it for the third game na kung saan kahit sabihin mong insurmountable yung lead nga naman talaga dito, Redman, kaya-kaya pa namang humabol, probably, since sana, there's still a chance. But once again, I'm Kian, and alongside with me is Redman. This is the third game and the last game for the mobile. So, tune up pa lang naman dito para magkaroon pa tayo ng PC for the later on.
Yeah. So, na yun, pag mo nga isipin yung PC, yung mobile muna kasi third game coming up. And kasi sabi ko lang, kalma. Grabe ka naman, no? So, si NCG for a second time in a row, nakapagkuha sila ng top spot for the placement. Pero, let's see the scoreboard kung where do they add up with their kills. And
Nice.
my God,
Nice.
45 kills. Nice.
Hindi yung total yun lang ito. Nice.
Oo, pero still.
Naos actually followed up though. Kanina third yan
Actually, tied sila kanina ng ni Valiente, who went all the way down to 4th place. So, SR Nakagaway naman na main 2. Sila naman nakaangat and tied naman sila with Valiente. And Beta Cloud going up here with 13 total points here in the scoreboard. Pero, masasabi ko lang dito, Naos Esports, kung gusto nilang humabol, kailangan yung kills nila, kailangan nilang lumabang. Kasi, tingnan mo naman yung Nakagwe, 45. Hindi nga 30, hindi nga 20, 45. So, it really comes to show na yung aggression ng team na to, na doon sila nakasalalay. So, it's already established na SR Nakagwe, sila yung mga nag-rush. So, you have to play around that and be more mindful kung ano yung mga battles na i-engage mo. So, going up here, it's Viva Esports with 6, Nanampal Esports, I love that name, 7th, and so on and so forth. And we have here teams na Sacred Esports, MT, XT, Non-X Series, and Oasis Gaming vying for first point in their scoreboard.
Medyo, I don't know if they're a no-show, pero I guess for Sacred Esports, nakita naman natin sila at last time. Pero kung makita nga natin the last game, was a good technique for them kasi yung nangyari doon bigla-biglaan na lang silang susulpot. That was one of the things that made them so deadly in those kinds of games. Kasi hindi pa nga nakakapag-regroup yung isang yung isang team. And magugulat ka na lang, there is literally like a scout from SR Nakage just waiting and hunting players. And kung makarinig man siya doon ng gunfight, sasabihin niya na lang sa teammates siya na okay, dito tayo. Pero look at the map here, Redman. Wala nang kalaban dito ang Sacred na kung saan napakalayo ng kanilang pinagdrapan. And siguro magkakaroon lang naman tayo ng waiting game dito.
Yeah, I'm waiting on Nai and for a while to buffer up, but I'm assuming meron kasing last I saw may nagkukumpulan na apat na teams to one location. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's gonna be an interesting engagement if meron man.
Kasi yung engagements naman na ba yung gusto nating makita dito, and most of the time sa Iris Ranch talaga, the northern part of the map is still the eye of the apple of the eye for most of the players here, na kung saan bibigyan talaga nila ng attention yon. And the shields, man, the shields would do everything, na kung saan ayun, bumalik na dito tayo, Redman. Look at it, magkakabakbakan na naman tayo here in Iris Ranch. Kung makita na tayo dyan direct na makita nga natin. Siguro may ibang squads ata dito. Wala naman ata. Okay, medyo tahimik actually. So, ito ata yung first game natin, Redman, na kung saan initial gunfights from the initial minutes would not thrown.
Nasabihin ko na nga sana yun kasi yun nga, ang weird na tahimik dito sa Iris Ranch, pero I think it's more of the fact na onti yung players natin in this specific lobby for now, pero regardless of that, it's still strange to me kasi sanay tayo as me, usually pag naglalaro ng Farlight, alam kong Iris Ranch at Carnival nung may ingay, pero yeah, it's gonna be a breath of fresh air, and I think all the teams will be able to gather good loot. So, going into the endgame, syempre naman, we've seen time and time again na yung shield mo, yung kulay ng shield mo really does matter. Not to mention din yung skills mo and your utilities and grabbing those vehicles na napaka-importante talaga. So, I think it's the opportunity for them to set up for the end game, and siguro naman the build up towards the last circle maganda kasi alam mo tahimik yung first half, alam nating maingay yung dulo.
Oo. Pero speaking of that, Redman, I have to ask you a question since medyo tahimik ka naman talaga dito. Yung preference mo ba? What kind of guns do you want to use, especially as anong main pala muna na ginagamit mong agent dito?
Okay, Phantom main ako. Kasi parang familiar lang siya sa akin kasi parang medyo easy lang, very direct to the point naman yung niya,
Tama.
yung utility niya, ba't tumulak ko niya, boom, may tao, okay, sige, go! Yun lang, saka yung, the fact na nakapag invisible ka, I think it's one of those interesting ones na, from afar hindi mo siya makita, pero pag malapit ka, deads ka. Pero, the point is na, kasi, syempre, ako yung one of those people na naghahawak ng SR kahit wala namang tutok. Yeah. Perfect with Phantom kasi passive ability niya is really good with a sniper. But speaking of gunfights, we're gonna head in here because somebody actually just went down and Marzu now has to go in for the support detail. Pero, we're gonna go inside here. So, si flicking the wrist. As we see here, the SMG going off and off again. Nabasa ko nila yung orb nila dito. And si Nexus. Pinabari yung Sunil ultimate, and now Yukes trying to go for the life, pero naunahan pa siya dito, and that's gonna be down for now. Pero the fight's not done yet because there's more people swarming in the location right now. We have Marzu pursuing one here with Shady, not to be fired, na-hit mark niya, pero kailangan mo na mag-retreat kasi it's gonna be a bad one. Very Nexus is coming down, we're going into the second life, but regardless of that, ang daming tao dito, the action is gonna be intense.
May gumagapang na. Pero may may umabol. Pero mukhang ito na nagdrapan dito na magkatabi, pero guess that would not be a kill since you can see na medyo magkalayo. And now tumatalon muna tayo sa kabila. This is another silent stuff, pero mukhang nagkakabakbakan inside one of those areas, pero mas pinili na naman natin direct na lumipat dito as Nakage is fighting from Power 3 na kung saan they are just once again doing the same things that they've been known and famous for, just dealing a lot of damage. Pero mukhang yung VUDM nagtatago muna. Wala silang shields dito. Naka-violet na agad, pero wala silang magagawa dito in terms of dealing damage since napakalayo ang quad in doing things right now. And nakatago lang dun si Fleck just at the top of that tower dito, and Nexus actually gets a green shield, pero it's still not enough for them to attack. Pero mukhang nagkatagpuan na sila dito and they're going to fight it out, but just as he takes some cover, the bullets will just come from every angle. Sinagasaan pa nga Flex being a witness, Flex ZR witnessing the demise of his teammates, so he's just going to wait it out and try to revive them after the gunfight or the fight na nangyari na kung saan siya na lang ang natira dito, Redman. So wala, no shields, nothing to work with, just 2 health kits. Naririnig niyang lumalayo na dito na Nakage, so this is a good thing for them. Pero nandun na yung isang squad ng isang squad dito, so hindi niya na alam kung anong gagawin niya.
No. Alam mo yung meme, yung tumataas si yung nakatingin sa taas si Willem Dafoe? Yeah, ito yun. It's happening right now, pero that's a white dwarf. You can't really do much. SMG lang to, and nasubukan na in long range. Pero getting the tap still, okay, that's impressive. So, you know what? While I'm going down, why not? I'm gonna go push this guy, and it's gonna be it. So, bring down the Rosie, bakit na poses, si Yesha, dito nasa side, swings out, pero swerte sa kanya. Bumaba na siya, came down, won't respawn, and now Shady and the rest of them will go in for the loot up. Pero to find na wala siya masyadong laman kasi nga kakaspawn niya lang, just 2 medkits, a white dwarf, and not much ammo. Hey, it is what it is. But hey, importante, buhay pa sila, and Yesha lives to see another day.
Now they're just going to revive one of their fallen comrades. Pero look, dito, here and 10-man, X-Team and Sacred are doing some skirmish dito for the direct kung gusto mo makita nga natin, since nakikita mo naman sa mapa na lumalayo ang X-Team dito. Autobots rollout talaga, pero mukhang paunahan na dito sa drop. Mukhang magkakatakbo pero pinili naman na magkalapit. And now this are just throwing bullets as Nakage is... Kanina nasa north lang yun Galing yung power 3, so they just went down from the other side talaga. Now, ultimate dito ng Sunil, kakapindot niya lang noon and he just went and did some digging na kung saan namatay na sila agad dito. Natis X-System is now doing something, pero yung something hindi talaga siya sumusobra na kung saan Nakage is doing everything that they can to win this gunfight once again. And waiting it out. Pakakadrop pa lang ni Taiji dito. Can he even deal some damage? He actually takes his loot. Mas pinili niya doon. So he takes 1 AK and the White Dwarf to deal more damage. That is Kiko out. So that's a good thing for them. Pero masyadong marami pa ata. 2 versus 4 for Nakage. And now X-Team, medyo nagkakaroon sila dito ng konting leniency na kung saan mas pipili nila mag-push. Pero with that height advantage, they're just picking them up. Shield after shield, pero Pabi gets a bit of the damage. Meron din sa kaliwa dito from the other side, from the other island. And I guess that's it for Nakage right now. The Kings have been taken out from different squads. Kinailangan talaga ng dalawang squad dito, Redman, para man lang mas-island sila dito.
Kasi kung ganun yung yung three-way fight na tatlong squads na lalaban in one spot. Ano talaga, gamble talaga. One small mistake, hamunin ka ng buhay ng dalawang team na kasama mo. So, this happens sa yung etong team na to. Yeah, they came out on top and they survived. Pero meron pa silang tatlong team kailangan pag-isipan. But now here, we're seeing some, ano yung tawag doon? Yung restart, nag-refresh sila dito, waiting for their next matchup. And their next matchup is actually just far away. So, kung ako yan, antayin ko lang siguro yung circle kasi they're going there anyway. So, why not? But I can see here si Mad Mars. Wala siyang pake. Gagawin na yun. Gusto niyang i-intercept yung team natin na sa labas ng circle. So, we're gonna see here one BLC Black and Shady Squad is waiting on the edge of the circle. And we might see here another skirmish coming up soon. Ito na nga. So, ito na si Takoy. Just going in with the vehicle at na yun na-alert yung mga kalaban niya. Okay, somebody's here. We're gonna hunt him down.
And you can see na ito na another gunfight here on Motel. Super duper infamous for being the heart of the map na kung saan nag-ultimate na dito si Sunil, and now with everything at hand na kung saan scan sila dito. Pero hindi nakagamitin lang actually ni Shady yung ultimate niya, but with some blue shields up against oranges, medyo hindi niya gugustuhin yon. Pero mukhang ito na nga si Takoy using a different kind of weapon. The big one actually dealing a lot of damage. That will probably enable them to have a bit of a fighting chance. Pero mukhang another team is doing it. Mukhang gugustuhin ng Sacred dito in doing some damage, and sabi niya, sama muna ako dyan, and that is Takoy getting some damage from behind. And Sacred here not doing a bit of everything. Gustong-gusto talaga nila lumaban, pero pagka-push nila doon, that is 1 SRN actually taking them down. So this is a different subject. Sila yung sumugod ng dulo, pero sila pa yung natalo. So that did not work for them. And that is Sacred out. What happened there, Redman? It is actually 1 SRN who is doing a lot.
Well, ano rin kasabihan, survival of the fittest, and it's clear here na in this case, 1 SRN, sila ang tumaguyod na yung top 1, and they were able to remove NCG off the equation totally. So that's a big reason why nanalo sila, kasi they were able to remove their biggest competitor, NCG, off the bat. Nga, ginamit nila yung situation na yung squad nung nawala yung NCG, na yung three-way fight, ginamit nila yun, and not to mention din na they were able to get some good loot from that fight coming out. So malaking factor yun, and also the fact na si Zed at si Truth dalawa lang sila in their squad. So it is I think that's a big thing din na outnumbered yung kalaban mo. So why not just engulf them alive, take the win, and here it is. The win is with 1 SRM.
Now squad wants different kind of map na kung saan they played it to perfection and not being super aggressive like what Nakage did. Kasi nakita nga natin sila from power 3 all down to the outskirts of Sunflower na kung saan bilis talaga nila mag-rotate. They went to the drop pero too much to handle literally since ang daming squads na yung nagkasama-sama doon, Redman. And hats off from the players from who went and fought it off in a different side of the map naman doon na kung saan yung Sacred gumusto makipaglaban. They went, but they did not take the win for that last map. And it was Mad Mars leading the team and doing some MVP things naman na dito. And now, sabi naman dito ni Direct, let's take a look of the scoreboard para man lang magkaroon tayo ng idea dito who won this game. Pero kahit sabihin mo yung lead dito ng ating SR Nakagi, they still have twice the amount from the second team, which is the sister team. So SR Nakagi main 2, kahit nanalo doon kanina, ang isang team hindi siya nakapasok talaga ng top 5 dito, Redman.
Nakagwe on top, kumbaga. 54 kills for SR Nakagwe, and for main 2, SR Nakagwe main 2 naman, 21 kills. So, in total, we have 75 kills for both of these teams combined. That's huge from one organization. So, that's they're backing some serious firepower here, and I think na malaki ang potential nila in the upper echelons ng competitive scene ng Farlight 84. So, kung ganun man lang, and ganito na yung practice nila, what more sa actual, diba? So, I'm excited to see kung where SR Nakagwe goes from this point on. Pero for the rest of the teams here, this is well played. That was actually, it's a challenge to keep up with a team like SR Nakagwe and Nakagwe Main 2. Pero nonetheless, ang ganda pa rin ng effort nila. So, we see here naman na our teams really tried, pero at the end, NCG falls on top.
That was one of their best things that they've done from that one. And siguro lilipat muna tayo maya-maya from the PC. But before all that, we want to thank our sponsors for tonight. You could never have to skip grocery again. Your list at your doorstep with Merrimart Delivery. Go to merrimartwholesale.com now. And for the next up, we have MTech. You can even if you have inconsistent aim, MTech got you covered dito, Redman. With the MTech Levi, you can hashtag dominate with the competition with MTech, and there are more information at mtechshop.com.
So ano ba ang esports or without the famous jersey, diba? So have your sportswear custom made with Delta, the leading supplier of quality sportswear and service in the Philippines. Gear up now at deltasportswear.com.ph. Pero kung may hanap ka rin ng hotel, just go in to Hotel 101. Stay in a comfortable and safe environment with Hotel 101. All facilities are regularly sanitized and maintained, offering a safe and happy stay for you. Reserve a room now at hotel101manila.com.ph.
By the way, hit that subscribe button to get more YouTube content from Naos Esports. Make sure to follow all the Naos socials as we will begin. Di pa ata, break pala muna tayo dito ng onti, Redman, as we will try to begin the next series na pang PC naman tayo dito for Farlight 84. Just a bit, take your freshers once again, and wait out for a bit and another series of a banger.
heroic, sacrificing myself for the team like that. But does that make me a hero? Maybe. Who can really say?
Yeah, for sure, man. So where is this legendary Maxbot?
What's left of him is right over there. Nice catch, mate. He's a good little Mimbot now. Do you like that?
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, come on, Gecko.
Hilarious.
Let the games begin.
Oh, it's filthy in it. KJ, Raze, what happened to your robo cleaner?
What? That's not important. Get to the bottle room. Now!
Yeah, I'm on my way. Damn, you couldn't even wait for me.
This should be fun. Greetings, agents. I am Maxbot, your host. Welcome to the Danger Dome. Choose your weapons and set your sights, agents.
I hit the ground running. Now look what I am becoming. I do not wait for the thumbers. It happens all of a sudden. I got the eyes of a lion. I got the heart of a tiger. Stand at the height of a giant.
This is gonna hurt, agents, but remember, I am the effect, not a cause.
It seems like a meteorite.
See ya.
Pass me the torch and I'm here to ignite. Believe in myself, I ain't leaving this fight.
Sorry, bro. Ooh,
I hit the ground running.
embarrassing.
You had your fun, now it's my turn. I'm gonna watch you fight. I'm gonna watch you die.
You can't take what I got, and I ain't gonna stop.
Shall we go again?
Ba't walang pagkain?
Kami bahala dyan.
Sa Merrimart Wholesale, pwede i-stock ang buong pantry.
Ganto lang yan. Just pick all the food products you want. You can order your favorites in bulk for the whole team to share. Add them all to cart, check out, and then pick your chosen payment option. It'll arrive the very next day.
Wow! Ang galing!
Kompleto na, barato pa. Download the Merrimart Wholesale app today.
step on the A side, which looked good for Oasis, but a couple of seconds have passed. Hold on! Next save!
Boxed it by Naos, but right behind the round, amazing stuff at your back.
He can take it halfway, but turn around the wrong side, sends to right. Walking into it, right? Get the woman!
Here it is, everybody. PC is finally here. Welcome to Naos Community Naos Farlight 84. At ngayon, we've seen kanina ang mobile na yun. It's time for PC. Ano po si Ray? Makasama ko po si Kian and Kian. Going forward, we've reviewed the list ng mga kasama dito. So what are your thoughts?
Big names na kahit sabihin mo may mga pangalan kanina na nasa mobile, but in comparison to the players out here na kung saan actually this is a full pack lobby ladies. Kanina kasi medyo kulang-kulang sila, some are no shows, pero speaking of names naman dito, marami talaga ang pwedeng makilala dito. Siyempre given na doon Naos Esports, but we also have Tyrant, we have Easy or who are actually giving a lot of players na kung saan nanalo sila in a different kind of game. Let's not talk about that much, pero for meron ding nag-wait na dito actually na kung saan some players here or some of the teams are being and are dying desperately to be a part of the scrims, since hindi lang naman siya scrims na mabibigay internally, like offline siya. There's this kind of pressure na pag broadcasted you have to show up talaga, and that was with what we've seen from the mobile kanina na SR Nakage just totally swept the competition, even though they lost the last match, pero they still had a top 5 finish that there. Pero speaking of the PC players naman dito, ano yung masasabi mo in terms of nuances or like differences dito, Redman? Kasi as a PC player na coming from a mobile player, there's still some discrepancies na halatang-halata na talaga. Siyempre sa gameplay ng battle kaya.
Stack lobby naman tayo dito kasi for the first mobile games kasi medyo may mga bakante, so we didn't really see the full Farlight 84 experience. This time around, ang napansin ko with PC is mas strategical, mas tactical yung galawan nila kasi syempre na you virtually have more things at your fingertips kasi sa mobile limited yung lahat-lahat. Sa PC naman you can have more control of what you can do. So syempre naman with more playing cards at hand, you'd want to invest them at the right moment. So, ito yung na-expect ko going forward pag sa PC in Farlight 84. So, there's nga debate nga na there's some tournaments na hinakala yung mobile tsaka PC. People are saying it's unfair. Pero, masasabi ko lang, you really have to separate them kasi they're different leagues. Kasi ang mobile, napansin ko, aggression is king. Pero sa PC, being tactical, being prompt, being knowledgeable of what you're doing, and knowing when to push, knowing when to chill back, yun. Kasi, in PC kasi, there's a big history with FPS gaming, not just in Farlight 84, I'm just talking in general, na pag FPS or third-person gaming, mas maraming experience ang tao. Kasi ang mobile FPS, fairly recent na addition lang yun sa gaming. So people are expecting na yung makalaban nyo, batak talaga when it comes to aim. So that's why mas mabagal yung gameplay nito.
Speaking of that, makita nga natin that PC has, bumalik ako, that PC has that kind of history, and battery, it started with them, literally, and kung makita nga natin that, in terms of mobile, medyo fairly new pa siya, kasi kahit sabihin natin may mga pioneers, yung game plan talaga is iba. I want to highlight what you've said in terms of aggressiveness, dun talaga sila magkakatalo kasi gugustuhin ng isang mobile player to end the game quickly since getting those skills and that aggressiveness. Kasi ako, yung gyroscope or yung gyro, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, pero that is like a determining factor that separates the aim from a mobile to a PC player. Kahit sabihin mong like naka-PC yan, on that skill or that function is so good if you are a gyro player. And dati gumanon ako and ginusto ko yun since hindi mo naiisipin, even movements, you can use that to your advantage. Pero as a PC player nga naman, you don't need to have those kinds. Yung sensitivity mo, kahit isang bagsakan mo na lang susunod na yung mouse mo doon. So that is already a done deal for you. Kasi pag mobile naman, marami kang iisipin. There's that speed axle, types of sensitivity with the scopes. Kahit naman sabihin mo merong ganyan sa PC, ay sobrang minimal na lang talaga yung difference when it comes to playing the games in a different platform yan.
Yung galawan mo nga, I agree nga na consistent yung galawan mo sa PC and marami kang isip mo sa mobile. And one thing na yung may problema ang mobile na hindi makakarate ang PC, pag basag yung screen protector mo, hindi ka makakagalaw, hindi ka makaka-aim ng maayos. Kasi I personally, may experience ko na to kasi I've been playing FPS games in my phone for quite a while now. So quite a while means 3 years. So, yun, pag nahulog yung phone ko, niirita ko pag nabasag yung screen. Sabihin ko na lang, ay, hindi ako makakalaro na maayos. Same thing here. So, kailangan, syempre naman yung hardware itself. Kasi, let's face it, PCs are more powerful when it comes to graphics, when it comes to everything else compared to a mobile phone. So, yun talaga yung stark differences. I'm not saying na mas magaling ang PC sa mobile. So, sabi ko lang, they're in a different league. And this is why we have PC and mobile separated. And here we go! The first look in our PC match, and I gotta say, madami po nag-hot drop. And I believe they're going to the same place in I believe so. They're going to Iris Ranch. We've seen this in mobile a while ago. Now, dami nag-Iris Ranch. In the same here in PC, madami nag-Iris Ranch. And Carnival is a hot drop now.
Now, some of the teams here opted to go into Carnival and Novatarium. So, nagkaroon sila ng konting place na nagkakaiba. Pero look at it, many here are just trying to live out the initial fights. And tumatakbo na doon si Don P. And he wants to go out and try to live and survive what is happening beside him. Hindi niya na nag-hide doon. So he went and actually tried to get more loot and more than everything that he can right now. Now, you can see that Worry is there. So, medyo yung isang team naman dito, passive in terms of looting in a very hot spot. Pero yung aggressiveness, kailangan na nila ilabas yan more often than not. Since kasi kung hindi, makukuhanan na sila ng loot dito. And you can see that everyone is fighting in just the tight corner from that Carnival. So, Redman, kung makita nga natin that there's, di ko talaga lang pwede ba sabihin to, pero look at it from the river view, from the other side of the map, other side of the island, mamamatay na si Genji agad dito. So that is one team down going into their last lives. If they can't win this, they're already out. So this is probably the first squad that could be wiped already. 4 kills already though for squad 13. So probably leading. Kung makita nga natin, yes, they're leading right now.
Marami kasi nadali sa Carnival kasi syempre hot drop siya. It's the location with the most loot next to Irish Ranch. And not to mention talaga, it's really inviting kasi there's a lot of space, there's a lot of places you can hide on, and Steve could not have a place to hide on, and siya ay natanggalin ng buhay, and we're going for the second life this time around. Pero going back, it's really inviting, and eto na. So you see here, VVAT, Kenji, and company na nasa far end dito sa Nova Planetarium. So personally, I drop here when I play passive, and I think it's a clear sign na they want to get their loot first. They want to play with the circle. They want to play as passive as they can kasi nga they want to be tactful kasi they're aware na ang kalaban nila is at the same level aim-wise as them. So, ang lamang nilang is the tactics. And now, Vox S, 1 bar left on the white HP, could not hack it. He's all alone the 3 end. He couldn't bark himself out right now. So, FaZe naman, left unfazed rather. Somebody's out in the door. I gotta tell you. So, ngayon, pupusin siya dito. Shots being fired. Chook naman. No more shields left to his availability. Spamming to his heart's content with a third-person view. And Chook comes down at buhay pa ang kanyang kalaban.
Now, Todd's Hot Rod is actually being literally hot drop na kung saan they're using the Blazing Infinity to flame out the opponents here, pero they opted to go out and be more passive kasi look at it, magkakapatay na dito. XZZR, they're just being wrecked right now as GG and the gang here for Zeref and Hatred. Pero mga masyado batang marami. Kung maliliguran sila dito, kakadrop pa lang na isang teammate niya. The numbers advantage was there. Iniwan siya ng kampi niya. Walang nag-backup sa kanya. So, that is a loot for all of them to feast upon. Pero kung hindi na nila mababackupan dito, dito na talaga sila magkakatalo na kung saan isa-isa sila pumasok. And Nick is still not down. And they're just cleaning them up. Kanina, kung sino pa yung magmumukhang matatalo, they actually went and got the upper hand. So, good try for the enemies. But, for them, XEZR actually takes the win. And that gunfight pa lang naman.
Yeah, pero the fight's not over because there's somebody else in front of their crosshairs. They have to deal with the problem right now or forever hold your peace. Okay, now, the smoke's gonna come out the dome. And oh my gosh, it's gonna be harder and harder for them now. See JK1T trying their best to hold the ground, as well as CL3MG and IMJ. Ang daming numbers nun, but they were able to survive the bout and left rather unscathed. They were able to upgrade, pero yun pa lang yung simula. 45 boots still left on the ground and 14 squads still remain. Mahaba-haba pa ang ating matcha kasi early game pa lang yan.
Dami pa nga pa talaga. Pero tingnan mo to. Ito talaga hindi ko magits. Nagtatago sa taas. This is the initial drop for them. This is a waiting game. Nangyayari to if you either have an MKR on your team or kakadrop mo pa lang talaga. And you would opt as a Momoy na in your team. The loot is there. 3 minutes agad. Pero just as I've spoken, is actually taking them down. They're just cleaning them up. Hot Rod is being full of bodies, becoming a cemetery, and now another squad is being wiped. Makikita nga natin na still halos lahat naman dito buhay pa. Nagkakatalo na lang in terms of like how many people are actually living for their team, and mukhang magkakaroon pa tayo ng labanan in terms of the gunfights later on, and waiting game na lang talaga ang mangyayari dito. Pero look at it from Hot Rod, many are actually dropping, or many went and dropped here, and magkakantahan na lang in fighting. And look at it, Tyrant here is in the middle. Shin is waiting for the enemy team to go out and try to revive his teammates, since isa na yun wala sa kanila. Since kahit sabihin mo that one person is still one person, that would still be a detrimental factor in winning this gunfight. And look, 6 kills na agad dito for the 8th squad. This is XEZR. Kanina pa to. Medyo lumayo yung kanilang isang tropa dito, Redman. Mas pinili niya na lang na magsarili.
Yeah. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yun ang talaga masasabi ko kasi Battle Royale to eh. So, kahit teammate mo pa naman yan na na nawala, it's still your game. It is really up to you. So, pag ganyan, ang safe bet talaga is just play for placement. Kasi when it comes to kills, high risk, high reward yun. Although nakakuha kayo ng points on the scoreboard, baka naman yung kapalit nun, yung placement points na potentially na pwede nyo makuha pag buhay ka pa as a solo player. Pero, naman si Nick, going in for the big play here, kailangan na siguro mag-revive at ngayon, it's gonna be a good one for XEZR kasi syempre kailangan na tao and daming loot box all around, so it should be no problem for them na to get them back on their feet. Pero regardless of that, may kotse rin sila, they can go into the circle and the circle's converging fast. We see here Spurk and company nag-ahabol dito sa kotse and I'm assuming this is gonna be an engagement. Yeah, this is gonna be an engagement coming on. Sprek naman goes down from the vehicle. Kailangan niya mag-reload. Meanwhile naman, si JK1T, may nakita siyang tao dito. Shots being fired with the sniper right now. Ay, tumalon yung kotse! And we'll get somebody out. 2 bodies drop down. And that's gonna be a huge hit with a sniper. And you know what? We're gonna clean up the kill. We're gonna go get greedy.
Now they're just doing this to a turkey shoot, and now kahit sabi mong isa yung down doon, they're looking to capitalize off on this. Tumayo man siya dito. So that is a 1-for-1 trade right now, pero makita ka natin that everyone is trying to kill one another, and sumugod pa nga ang isa.
Oh my God.
Rhino is so good, pero yung smoke is not actually there. So magkakaroon si 1v1 gunfight dito, and that is the down for them. Nag-ultimate na dito, erosion for them. Mukhang gugustuhin pa ata nila magkaroon ng konting breathing room, pero lumabas na siya dito, and that is XHLW now out, and DGRT just cleaned them up, pero mukhang hindi. That is the different story ata. Nagkamali ata ako doon, since siya na lang pala natitira dito. Asher Rua is there, nakatago. This is I don't know what you can say about this. Nakatago lang sila sa kotse, and they're just going to wait out Asher Rua.
Surprise!
I don't know if it works. Pero since may Rhino siya dito, kayang-kaya niya yung 1v5 to. Ay, 1v4 to. Since wala na siyang health, is going to be the 1v1 MJ is there. He wants to take them. Pero mukhang pagkabato niya ng Rhino. This is a reverse sweep for them. You can see how that Rhino is so good in for a Maggie, ladies and gentlemen. And nakita mo na, Redman, how that gun is very good if you use it correctly.
Here's the thing with Asherua. It's a good choice for this person to go for Maggie. Kasi si Maggie, only yung movement niya, only yung pataas, only yung paside niya. It's a really good one na inactivate niya agad and naubos nila lahat. So, meanwhile here naman dito, may nag-uubusan dito ng squad. Dito, shots being fired. Isang tao lang dito na itira, dahil tatlo. 3v3 situation. Only a boss in the middle of them. But now, it only falls down to one sole player. Nag-iisa siya dito, nasa taas lang dito sa balcony. Nag-aabang lang. So, kailangan ng gawin. Just pick your targets. Pick your targets wisely because you can't catch them all at once. So you have to stay on the high ground, but someone is slowly pursuing him. Aru, all alone. Drops down in the perfect moment! Catches it off guard! Hip fire! And we'll be right back, folks. Ito na po dito. Shots to be fired. In trouble right now. 2v1 situation. Not gonna be a good one, but he couldn't survive that, and Days left them in Days. NSR4 still survives.
Now, the zone converges, and kahit naman nasa labas dito, this is still the second zone. Nakikita nga natin that XEZR still lives on to fight another day. And NSR4, outside of the zone, looking to get some breathing room para man lang magkaroon sila ng chance in taking this to a win, since nakita natin nag-aabanggaan na sila dito, pero meron na silang utilities and the vehicles to back that up actually, rather. And now, nakita ka na, XEZR, buhay na naman from its peak. And DGRT lives. The Stepro dito, mag-isa lang siya. Kanina, wala na siyang naktirang kaibigan. But still, kaya-kaya niya pang i-revive yung mga teammates niya dito. Yung mga kanyang mga step family dito. Pero, kung magkakatalo na lang dito, Redman, if one person here takes the due diligence of clearing just an unusual angle, nandito na nga. Okay pa nga. 2 shields. Wala siya 2 shields. Pero baka maririnig niya na nagbabounce na dito. Autobots rollout. Konti pa. You can still be heard if you went and walked. Pero kaya-kaya pa ata dito ni Stepro to relieve his teammates from the graves that they're in right now.
makakahiya pa siya kasi XEZR just missed out step, bro. He was literally stuck in that shed at wala siya makagawa. So, kailangan na magantay lang waiting, but we'll get back to that right now. So, we're going to a new squad, si Tupac. Ay, boy, pa si Tupac from Naos. So, rolling in with the boys here with the vehicles, and I think it's safe to say na they're well stocked kasi lahat sila nakapag-orange rather, orange shields, and okay. So, abang-abang na lang. We'll get back to that later. So, we're gonna head in kay AIM. Wala pa lang engagements, but I think the fact na tatlo yung vehicles in the arsenal, malaking bagay in the endgame. So, it could be they're setting up for the Mad Max type of thing, but I gotta say na ito yung fourth weapon. So, yung third weapon is your utilities, your fourth weapon is your vehicles. Big thing in Farlight na you have to remember na you have to use your assets well. And the fact that they're well stocked, pwede na.
Pwede na talaga. Look at, sila pa lang yung teams na lahat na dito naka-red shields. And this is a big deal. Kahit sabi mo that one bar would be differentiated in terms of doing those gunfights na pag magkakaroon dito ng bakbakan na ibang-iba talaga yung advantage na meron sila dito. Especially when nakita nga natin that devastating effect of an Rhino being used, that extra bar would be, very good or will give you the upper hand in doing those gunfights. Kasi makita mo, halos lahat pa lang naman dito. Other teams, actually, other than Naos, has only the violets and the oranges. So, makita nga natin, iba talaga yung maibabato nila in doing those gunfights. Pero mukhang waiting game lang na naman talaga tayo dito. May nagde-drift dito. Kita-kita ni Direk.
Nag-donut so.
Na nagde-drift yung isa natin. Ito, sa amin to, ba't gumagot to? Pero mukhang hindi na muna sila mag-sesero. So, since they already have 9 kills dito, Redman. So, pretty good in terms of doing well in this first match.
Malaking bagay yun sa scoreboard na makapag-kills ka, not to mention yung placement. So, kita naman dito sina noted na magkakatagpo. Okay, so one wrong move in a direction this could be potentially a 3-way fight. So, it's just a matter of time kung sino yung mauuna. So, you can see here Naos naman nag-donuts lang sila dito, one na ganun-ganun lang. Pero ala Formula 1. Pero, I think these two teams, XCZR and SR4, are eyeing Naos kasi sila yung nag-iingay. Pero yun, you see him some shots going in from either teams, and NSR4 securing that drop right now. So, I think, I don't really know kung sino may advantage dito kasi you have your NSR4 with the additional loot. We have your Naos with three mobiles on their arsenal, and we have the other team number 8, in a good position. XEZR in a good position and well spread out. Pero someone's closing in from the flank of XEZR. Let's see how that goes.
Now, this is the different types of tactics nga naman talaga from mobile up to PC comparing. Iba talaga, tingnan mo, hindi sila nagpupush sobra-sobra. Iba talaga. Kanina makita nga natin that Nakagi was trying to hunt everyone else since they know that they can. Ngayon, halos lahat talaga pantay. Magkakaantayan na lang talaga and would be determined in the last few minutes of the game and in the last few circles probably, as naghihil lang sila dito. They don't even want to give information to the enemies as XCZR is doing that. They're hiding from every corner that they can, using the high ground to locate enemies. Kahit naman sabi mo naka third party dito. Look, sa Riverview pa lang, 3 squads na agad ang nagsama-sama and not a single bullet is being thrown dito from either side or from either teams talaga. So, kakaroon talaga tayo dito ng waiting game.
I think from what we're seeing here na no one's moving. The men who can't be moved. Kasi they're waiting for the circle. Tingnan mo, ang liit na next circle, the circle right now is slowly converging in. So, they're just waiting their time kasi they're trying to preserve their high ground kasi for a good amount of them, meron silang magandang pwesto. So, antay lang talaga. So, kaya tahimik yung battlefield right now kasi they're trying to get the timing. Yun yung kailangan nila. The timing is so important. And here goes, Rico's gonna come out, will spot no one. And in 10 seconds, this silence will be finally broken. Here we go. Chip damage is coming in here from Nick. Showing me fire with the sniper right now. And then baba sila with their vehicles. And here it is. The war is starting right now. We're not waiting 10 seconds. It's happening right now.
Now, makita mo that they're just being jam-packed in terms of being attacked, and kakaroon na lang sila dito ng fighting in terms of longer ranges, pero easy SW here are being attacked from every side. So, mahirap talaga in waiting or in trying to live out this bloodshed that they're experiencing from all sides. And kahit naman nag-bounce na dun yung isa, this visual erosion will give them a few seconds of being non-detected, pero that scan would be proving to be good. As kahit naman nag-jump pad na dito si Don P, isang ubo na lang siya dito. Mas pipiliin niya na lang mag-heal dito ng shield kasi nasa labas na siya ng zone. Pero Worry is trying to fight it out. Maybe not a good decision since right now they're being kited off with the shotgun. Nag-ultimate na nga dito si Cypher. Now, they're being attacked from all sides, and XEZR from losing that gunfight would probably win it all here. Dito pa lang naman sa Riverview, since konting-konti na lang and 3 squads remaining. If they can win this, they can still live out, you know, have some refreshments or like group it, wait for them. Kasi kung hindi, mas pipiliin nilang magkipagsuguran na dito as Don P are low to be aggressive. Pero in just the tight corner, they got shotgun to bits. 1 HP na lang doon, pero mukhang eto na ang isa. Naos is looking to be the hunter, not the hunted. And they're cleaning the damages from everyone. And 8 pa lang ang natitira. 8 na lang ang natitira dito. Naos still has the numbers advantage. Pero si Tupac dito sumusugod. They have the shields. They have everything. Pero 1 HP na lang sila dito. Isang bullet na lang. Isang missile na lang. Ang ating Rhino. But it's still attack. Ultimate from the Naos Esports. And that is Chuk looking to get some health. But as they get the health, mukhang magkakaantayin na lang nila dito. Medyo nakakalag on the tech side, pero look at how much of damage is being thrown from everyone as the zone collapses and everyone may na-down na dito, may namamatay, but that is Naos' round and that is Naos' game, and that is what I've said early on. Kung nakakuha ng shields and kung nakakuha ka ng early gunfights, hindi mo naiisipin yung kills masyado, they will just come to your way talaga.
So, when it comes to, when you're expecting na magkakaroon ka ng multiple fights against multiple teams, your best course of action is to be the one yung mag-jump in at the last second. Kasi, for the teams who are fighting in that brawl, most likely, they're disoriented, pangit HP nila. So, yun yung nakuha na timing ng Naos. They finally found that opening nung nakita nila, you know what, let's jump in and look at that. Ang dami nilang kills, 7, 7, 6, 7. That's gonna be 1 for the scoreboard here. So, Tupac, Aim, Yuri, Cosbang did so well in this one, and I gotta say, ito yung tinatawag natin na tactical play in Battle Royale.
No, marami talaga naging nangyari doon, and you can see that Rhino is still a very good type of gun, especially with that squad wipe na nakita ka, reverse squad wipe na nakita natin from the northern side of Riverview. Pero yung guys sa Riverview, kahit isang bullet na lang yung nagamit ng Naos doon, yung damage na nagawa doon for Chuk and for the enemy players from Naos, and you know, napilitan sila mag-heal. Kahit naman nag-ultimate doon yung Ember earlier, it still was so good in terms of doing those third parties that they went, and malayo sila kanina. They're on the other side of Riverview, and ginawa nila, they heard the gunshots, and it went on for a few seconds. Dun na sila nag-go signal na, tara, sugurin na natin to, let's clean them up, and that they did.
Yeah, pretty much. So, syempre, in Battle Royale and in real life, kailangan handa ka. Buti lang we have Mary Mart to hook us up with our groceries. So, everything you need is right here at Mary Mart, your household essential store. Nothing can be merry than Mary Mart. Visit marymartwholesale.com to get your fix on your groceries. Pero, syempre naman, inconsistent ba ang aim mo? Can't find the perfect grip? MTech has you covered with the MTech Levi. Hashtag dominate the competition with MTech. More information at the mtechshop.com.
Kung meron tayo dyan tech, kung meron tayo dyan grocery, we have the merch. And who doesn't like merch, you can visit Delta Sportswear and order your own Naos gear now. Visit deltasportswear.com.ph. And if you gusto mo naman magstay dito outside of Manila or inside Manila, you can stay here. You can reserve a room right now at hotel101manila.com.ph. Hashtag stay safe, stay happy with Hotel 101.
Guys, balita namin na 24% of our viewers are subscribed. So, wag na kayong mahiya. Don't be shy on subscribing and clicking on that bell icon to get more content from Naos Esports. And of course, you want to follow Naos socials. They're everywhere. Check the description below for the links.
But for all of that, the first game already wrapped up. We're going to have to take a break for the second game to commence. So guys, huwag kayong umalis dyan since nakita nga natin na very good ang mga labanan ngayon. 60 people are playing here. Full squad and the full lobby. Just wait it for the second game. You can do it.
Yeah.
Sure, it was heroic sacrificing myself for the team like that. But does that make me a hero? Maybe. Who can really say?
Yeah, for sure, man. So where is this legendary Max bot?
What's left of him is right over there. Nice catch, mate. He's a good little mimbot now. Do you like that?
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, come on, Gecko.
Hilarious.
Let the games begin.
Oh, it's filthy in it. KJ, Raze, what happened to your robo cleaner?
What? That's not important. Get to the bottle room. Now!
Yeah, I'm on my way. Damn, you couldn't even wait for me.
This should be fun. Greetings, agents. I am MaxBot, your host. Welcome to the Danger Dome. Choose your weapons and set your sights, agents.
I hit the ground running. Now look what I am becoming. I do not wait for the summers. They happens all of a sudden. I got the eyes of a lion. I got the heart of a tiger. Stand at the height of a giant.
This is gonna hurt, agents, but remember, I am the effect, not a cause.
It seemed like a meteorite.
See ya.
Pass me the torch and I'm here to ignite. Believe in myself, I ain't leaving this fight. Sorry, bro. Ooh! I hit the ground running.
Embarrassing.
You had your fun, now it's my turn. I'm gonna watch you fight. I'm gonna watch you die.
You can't take what I got, and I ain't gonna stop.
Here comes the party!
go again.
Ba't walang pagkain?
Kami bahala dyan.
Sa Merry Mart Wholesale, pwede i-stock ang buong pantry.
Ganto lang yan. Just pick all the food products you want. You can order your favorites in bulk for the whole team to share. Add them all to cart, check out, and then pick your chosen payment option. It'll arrive the very next day.
Wow! Ang galing!
Kompleto na, barato pa. Download the Merry Mart Wholesale app today.
It was, again, a multi-stack on the A side, which looked good for Oasis, but a couple of seconds have passed. Hold on! Next save!
Boxed it by Naos, but right behind the round, amazing stuff at your
Check it out, way, but turn around the wrong side, sets to run. Walking into it, right? Get the woman!
First map already done for the Farlight 84 PC edition. That was Naos' map all throughout. And I'm Kian Cass. Alongside me as Redman, looking to give you the best shoutcasting we can for tonight.
So na yun. We've seen a while ago Naos with a dominant performance in the namesake of the Community Nights. Pero, syempre hindi yung pagtatapos kasi meron pa tayong round 2, round 3 eventually. So may mga options pa yung teams natin, other teams to actually catch up. So, before we get ahead of ourselves, let's see where the scores are at. And we need to see to what extent ba yung pagkapanalo ni Naos. Kasi I've seen kanina yung yung scores beforehand. And that's a lot. 51! That's massive with 27 kills on the board pa.
Wait. Gusto ko lang i-ask dito si ba't kaya 24 points yung pag-placement dito for PC? Twice ba? Di ko alam talaga dito. Pero look at the kills dito. 27 for Naos. Hindi siya literal na low-key lang yung nangyayari. Kasi nakita natin from the other side of the map, na ibang teams yung nagpapatayan. Pero I guess Naos was there to be the cleaning crew, some sorts, na kung saan almost certainly after a map or after gunfight na ginagawa ng 2 squads or more than 2 squads, biglaan silang susulpot. And there they were, Naos Esports prevailing in that first map. 51 total points. Yung second player dito, Easy or Booking Esports, 36 and 18 placements and 18 kills. So not bad for them. Yung lead ng Naos, it can be reclaimed by the other teams naman dito. And look at the second page naman dito for the 6th to 15th spots naman dito. Direct kung makita natin. And siguro kung maipapakita na nahabol dito, Easy Swift actually was there for the 4th and the other team for the 5th. Pero look at it. Lahat sila dito, may participation dito, Redman. Viva Trailblazers 14 and DG RT Gaming with 11. Kanina nakita ka na may sneaky play. Hinahabol siya. Nagtago na lang siya sa isang corner kasi naalala ko na nakapag panalo na dapat sila ng isang team na with that gunfight. Kaso na reverse sweep sila with that Rhino, which nakita nga natin guys na sobrang ganda ng paggamit ng Rhino ng mga players right now.
Ganda nga eh. But, gonna see here, these teams, the ones placing 10 to 15, hindi pa yung huli kasi meron pa kayong opportunity to actually work things out score-wise. So, that's our scoreboard right there, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's know in the comment section below kung sino sa tingin nyo yung kuha ng second match of the evening. Pero, ang prognosis ko, honestly, Naos. Kasi, they've shown us what they're capable of off the bat. So, maybe they can translate it to the second match around. Kasi, I'm very sure na ganun din ang strategy nila. So, what works, don't fix what ain't broken. So, yun na yun.
And look at it from a standpoint of being, objective based. Hindi lang sila patay ng patay. They actually went and gave their due diligence of taking time and getting those shields, in getting those key positions. Kasi nakita nga natin from that last fight, that last conflict, they went after the gunfight ng dalawang teams in Riverview. And pumunta sila from the northern side of that gunfight na kung saan hindi pa nga tapos yung laban doon, they still fought and went and gave them fighting na hindi na talaga nakapag-regroup ng most of the players out there. Those 2 squads were so flabbergasted. Hindi na nila alam kung saan nanggagaling yung mga bullets. Kanina may nasa rooftop. Akala niya safe siya, nag-heal siya doon. Pero pagkabaril ng isang player from Naos there on was one of the key signs that it was their demise overall. And nag-ultimate pa nga yung isang Ember doon. And that last shot from that Rhino was so very crucial and devastating and had a devastating effect na eventually Naos actually won. Now, look at it. The first squad for Naos, or the first squad, Naos Esports, is now in Power 3 and looking like they want to be more aggressive and they want to get the shields as well. Pero mukhang ang magiging bakbakan natin dito, ladies and gentlemen, will probably be around Tin Man and Todd's Hot Rod once again. Since 4 squads ata ang nakita nga natin na magkakaroon ng konting bakbakan dito, and they probably would look like to be the aggressors. Pero ito mukhang late drop ata ang ating X1FN na team dito. And medyo magkakaroon sila ng delay in terms of getting those gunfights and get those loots. And that loot is actually one of the signs na kung saan hindi na sila magkakaroon ng chance dito. And tumatalon-talon na nga si Derek dito, Redman. And that is the first few seconds pa lang naman and marami na agad ang nangyari.
That's rough kasi pag landing mo, napatay ka agad. And because kasi pag ganun, paunahan talaga on site eh. Pero yung nangyari doon, may nauna na and you're just left baffling to your own devices and the only thing you can do is just avoid the bullets. You're not from the Matrix. You can't really do that kasi it won't be effective. Pero na yun, KG, you know what? I got downed once. I'll be on the safe drop. Let's just regroup after. Pero meanwhile naman, dito si Asher, wow! Still! Early exit for him for now. Pero may second life pa siya. But it's quite unusual. Jake 1T. Ah, man. That's gonna be a huge hit right here. And now si QR, or si Orin pala, si IMJ. They're just holding on. Spurk naman, going for the revive and going for a cleanup as well. So, ayan na po. I think they're well established here. They got secured their space in the early round, which is really crucial. Pero I think there's gonna be more engagements coming on because look at this. They're surrounded. It's not gonna be good look. LH. Pita ko pa yung sabi ko. Yan, that team. They're surrounding them. And you know, ito na nga si Drain. Oh, wow! One shot, one kill. That's gonna be an easy delete.
Hindi na talaga pinag-uusapan yung damage dito. Kill is a kill. Dinagdag yan ng Farlight. I don't know why. Siguro pag in-game para masabi kung sino yung KS talaga. Yung nag-steal lang talaga ng kills from their teammates. Siguro nilagay nila yun just for the laughs and gigs. Pero mukhang XHLW dito, mukhang magmamigrate na sila and looking to be in the outermost parts of the map and take some loot, all of the loot rather, from every sides of the map, every houses na pwede silang maka-encounter. Ay mas gugustuhin nila ng mangyayari doon. And Tyrant here, a bit of a back end kasi kanina namatay sila agad-agad. I mean, for a few minutes they went and lived on, pero the fighting chance was not even close for them. And now they would not opt to get the loot here from few houses. And mukhang dito na tayo magkakaroon na naman ng magkakatagpo, pero hindi. They actually stopped and corrected me in saying those words dito, Redman. Pero safe play lang naman dito. Wala na masyadong nagpapatayan. Still, 51 people are still alive in this initial few minutes of the game. And now, probably Squad 14 and Squad 9, kahit naman may nagkakabakbakan doon from the background, Squad 8 and 11 ay nagkakapatayan. We have the 9 and 11 here, ladies and gentlemen. Nakita mo, all sides of the map, all pixels, all frames are being thrown here and being shown na nagkakapatayan na nga dito. JEAG and the gang already squad wiped by the opponent's team. Pero mukhang on the other side of the map, may nagkaroon na dito ng ultimate from the Ember. And now, the squad 9 and the 14, actually isa pa! Tyrant actually went into the party, going to be looking to fight it off and probably take everyone else. Pero mukhang ito na ang kanilang gunfight. And that is actually Tyrant's win from third partying them. Mukhang gugustuhin na nila na manalo dito since they are hungry for everything else right now. Throwing the molly. Di man namatay, pero I guess they would live on.
No.
This hindi pa rin. Still Tyrant lives on.
Ah, man, that's gonna be a rough run here. Zero naman left all his own devices with the white dwarf from afar. Just trying to get some pick damage here, pero they're all trying to get their teammates in their own feet. Pero yeah, they're able to do this. So, ayun, just a matter of time. They have to act quickly kasi their Tyrant is slowly but surely closing in their position, and delikado pag hindi nila alam kung wala silang plano agad. So, kung mag-retreat kayo, go commit to it. If you're gonna go fight, hold them back, commit to it. And I see no commitment for either side, and that's just like that. They're being swarmed easily by the flamethrower, and ayun si Zero has to reposition himself. Kailangan niya buwasan dito si Smooth operator. Mighty now killing him out. And na yun, siguro this might be the end for our Team 11, GEAG, and si Ares from above plans the kill, and here it is. Squad wiped by Tyrant.
Already 15 kills? Huh? Very, very fast for them, and actually a different side of Tyrant na pinapakita nila ngayon. Pero mukhang iba na naman ang labanan dito for this Squad 4 and the Orange Squad na hindi naman masyado nakita dito. Pero mukhang magkakaroon na sila dito ng onting gunfight. Sarap-harapan na sila. Now, the height advantage, hindi naman sila totally nagkabakbakan, and they're just in the air. In a few meters na lang dito. Pero Tyrant is actually being killed. FaZe and Daze and Sue are getting them out of the picture. This is their first down, ladies and gentlemen. And now, mukhang eto na naman ang kanilang makipagbakbakan. Another team is looking to get into the fray, and everyone else are going into where the bullets and the gunfights are. So this is an all-out battle and points for the kills. Kasi kung hindi, doon talaga sila magkakatalo ng placements. Pero halos lahat ay nandito na nga. GRX Rocky Roach. Rocky Roach talaga dito. And now Tyrant is down to its last life. And Kazo actually is the only one probably left since wala na nga natitira from his teammates and he opted to bounce muna tayo dyan. Let me live for another day. And now GRXQ are feasting on the downs and the deads of what happened and the remains of from everyone else.
Nakagaling lang kasi ng Tyrant ng engagement eh. So, they will go for a squad wipe. They've secured themselves. Pero hindi sila nakapag-recalibrate ng maayos. That's why nung next engagement na with Team 13, nahuli sila. So, they just had to, you know what, naubusan tayo ng buhay. Just let this one guy do the deed for us. Pero, yun, that's the reality. Hindi siya mag-respond ng mga kasama niya kasi controlled na siya. It's heavily controlled by Squad 4 and there's no way out. So meanwhile, we're gonna see here si Kai's Cutie. Down ba siya? Hindi. Nakayuko lang pala. Okay, so deep into enemy territory. Nakakatakot to Pero looks like there's gonna be in the nick of time. Merong isang mag-interfere. And here it is. More and more squad wipes that are happening right now. One down from the side of GRX. So FLN4 now deploys the smoke screen. And ngayon, 2 more from GRXD coming down. And that's it. That could be it. Kailangan na siguro mag-retreat kasi it's gonna be a bad one. And FLN4, just like that, swooped in like a vulture. Ganito yun eh. When you're fresh off a fight, you're more likely to be ill-prepared for the next push. And as been happening a while, because it's from Tyrant, from Team 13, now to this.
Everything is just... Hindi ko talaga lang mga nangyayari kasi every corner or every time na nagkakaroon ng isang gunfight, sunod-sunod na nga talaga dito and that is Fallen. And now, GRX is actually still living on. Ibang ata team natin, no? Pero, probably a different team since nasa 10 man naman sila ngayon and they have a whole set of the kinds of guns and shields na nag-iiba from the other GRXQ. Pero mukhang dito naman sa 10 man, iba talaga yung laro dito eh. Sobrang safe play. Iba yung nagkakalabanan and from the other people converging from the other side of the map, it's a different story nga naman. It's like a gunfight after gunfight and it's an all-out brawl. And yun nga, tingnan mo dito, kanina may nagkalabanan, GRXQ namatay dito, pero mukhang iba na naman ang magkakalabanan and iba ang magkakaroon ng guns that would be traded out. And that is